Imagine your company's logo on an app that controls virtually anything around your home or business. Would you be able to outsell your competition? No matter what your industry, we know you're going to find a way to make this technology work for your company. Today we're going to show you how it works with Mist. Hi, my name is Bill with Mist & More. I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about our iPhone Android operated misting pump. This pump here is our 0.4 GPM high pressure misting pump with the Z-Wave module built into it. It's got a weatherproof on-off button, as you can see there on the front. This pump I'm pointing to in the back is basically a base model pump that you could order. And this pump here is our middle of the road option with an inlet solenoid only and an on-off switch onto the app. The name of the app is Control Your Home, and it looks like that icon right there that you saw. Up in the top left, you'll see there it's still the stock default logo. That will dynamically change to your company logo once you're set up with us. Which I'll show you in a second. But we're going to go ahead and hit on, and as you heard, the pump just now kicked on. Building pressure. Got it set at about 1,000 psi right now. So we're getting a really good mist, and you just heard it kick off. What it's doing every time it kicks off is we have a dump valve right here, which is purging the line pressure, which I'm going to show you what that does in a second. But most importantly is you see the cycling. So if you're in an area with higher humidity, you're going to go to advanced, basic, under the advanced menu. And this is where you control the on-off time. So here's where we would basically control it. That let's say we want to crank it down to, or let's say we want to go up to turn it on and off every 14 seconds. We're going to hit save. Let's say we want to make this one 15 seconds. Okay. And then we're going to back out of there. We're going to turn it off once. And I'm going to turn it back on. And there we go. So, and you can also take a picture of whatever you want. You can go to take photo, pick from gallery, remove photo. We just took a picture of what it's controlling. Because obviously once you get lots of devices, it becomes difficult to know what you're doing. Over here we're going to take a look at what's actually happening to the fans. So you'll see here in a moment, you're getting 1,000 pounds of pressure, so you're getting a really fine high pressure mist. I'm moving my foot across the ground and you see there's no water buildup. Here's one of our most popular selling fans, our oscillating ceiling fan. It pitches at about a 20 to 30 degree angle and oscillates 360 degrees, and we equip it with a 3-nozzle mist ring. These fans actually put out around the same velocity, believe it or not. I would say about 90% the same velocity of a typical 18-inch fan that most people are used to. This is a little project that we did where we put an outdoor LED behind the fan. Those are available if anyone wants one. So if you'll note here, as soon as it cuts off in a second, you'll see that there's going to be no large droplets. It's basically going to go from 1,000 psi to no water, as you see there. Otherwise the camera would have gotten wet. So how does it all work together? So what's pictured here is what you get with the wireless automation light package, in addition to the app with lifetime updates. In the bottom right hand corner you have our smart router with the proprietary firmware that basically talks out to a web server on port 80. So this can be placed in the area called the DMZ, which is before the customer's firewall. So you could plug from the cable modem into this router, and then from this router into their home network. So you're not anywhere around their personal information or anything like that. Then the Z-Stick that you see in the bottom left-hand corner plugs into the back of our TP-Link that you see there on the right, and that's going to basically talk to any of the modules that you purchase, especially the one that we showed you earlier that's built into the pump. This should be located within around 100 to 150 feet from the TP-Link. Now this all depends on the home's construction, so distances can vary. We are also going to start offering a wireless repeater that works specifically for the Z-Wave frequency. In addition to any of the other devices that I'm about to talk about, we'll also repeat the signal. The interesting thing about the way Z-Wave works is it's called a mesh network, so each of these devices will replicate the signal, which will allow you to overcome any type of distance issues you may have. Or if the customer's house is fully networked like most homes are these days, you simply plug in our router closest to the side of the home where you're going to be locating your pump or your other equipment that you're trying to run, and then there's really not an issue of distance. So what else can you do with your newfound branded app? Well, there's many hundreds of different modules that you can purchase. The ones that we're offering are found on the wireless automation part of our website. We'll constantly add more, but this particular module here is a lamp module, has dimming capabilities. It also is available in a 3-prong version where you can plug in any type of non-dimmable appliance that you may want to turn on or off, such as lamps, things of that nature when a customer is going out of town. This next product here is a drapery controller. It can be used to open and close blinds at the push of a button from their app. For those of you that are licensed electricians or more comfortable with electricity, there's a hardwire module that you can simply replace the outlet itself, which can also then be controlled. You can control your air conditioning. You can open and close your front door. You can find out when your kid's actually getting home, not when he tells you he got home. Maybe you'd like to get a text message that lets you know that little Johnny got home safely. And the last product I want to talk about is the 4-in-1 sensor. Now this is a very exciting product, and this will come with the next phase of our app, which will be the Pro version. This is not only a motion sensor, but a temperature sensor, a humidity sensor, and a photo cell. So what you're going to be able to do with the Pro version of the app is you'll be able to create if-then statements. So, for example, you could create a statement that says, if it hasn't seen motion in 20 minutes, then it will turn off said outlet or said misting pump. So for those of you that are in commercial type installations or maybe doing more process humidification or things of that nature, you can now wirelessly tell it to, if no one's present, turn off. If it reaches a certain humidity level, say 80%, then turn off and don't turn back on until it falls below a certain percentage. Or don't turn on unless it's over a certain temperature, because, hey, it's not hot enough. They don't need the mist. And everything we're talking about today all works together wirelessly. No more running hundreds of feet of cable, and all at fractions of the cost of other similar equipment. Gone are the days of the old Christmas light remote controls that would only work 50 feet away if you were lucky, and only controlled up to a half-horse motor. And that's it, folks. Thanks for your time, and let's keep it made in America. God bless and make it a great day.